Guys, as you can see, we're back in Greenville. They just added a new update, which is pretty sick. And yeah, we're gonna check it out, what they've added, and see, because yeah, as you guys know, they have actually added a new car brand which is called Pagani. So here we are, guys. Let's check them out. So as you guys may know, Pagani was in the game a very long time ago, but then they did get removed. But yeah, now they've licensed it, and here it is in the game. So as you can see, guys, I don't know if you can, but I actually have like just enough to buy this, which is 2.9 mil. I did have to sell my cars for it, to be honest. I didn't really grind because I didn't know the update was going to happen today. But yeah, so as you guys can see, we've got the Pagani Huayra Roadster, the Pagani Zonda Roadster F, and then the Zonda HP Barchetta, which is like a limited edition, and we got the Zonda Roadster F. That's the Zonda Roadster F. So there's two Zonda Roadster Fs, if I'm not mistaken. It's like different specs. Yeah. As you guys can see, vehicle highlights, kind of hard to read, but 0 to 63 seconds, 238 miles an hour top speed, 6 litre twin turbo V12, 754 horsepower. Huayra is named after, okay, as you guys can see, information on the car very sick, the flaps, which is at the front and the rear. And then we've got the Zonda F, we've got 0 to 63.6 seconds, naturally aspirated V12, 650 horsepower, fully carbon and hand built. Roadster F is nearly the same as a coupe version. And then we've got the HP Barchetta, which is the one we are going to be buying. And as you can see, this car 0 to 62.7 seconds, 243. This has the biggest engine out of all of them, so initially I think this does go 244 if I'm not mistaken. 243 it says over there, yeah. Let's check out the interior. As you guys can see, it's really detailed. Let's go free cam and check. As you guys can see, if you go in here, look, you can see the details they've added. The interior is pretty sick. All the details, the straps, the steering wheel. It doesn't say Pagani, wait, does it? I can't really tell. Yeah, it does right here. All the details of the fans and everything. If you can go back here, you can see the engine and the exhaust. Pretty sick for the Pagani Huayra. Then there's on the F. Same as you can see. They did really well with the interior, so this is the interior that's on the F. I like it quite a lot. But I think the best interior's got to be the HP Barchetta. If you look at it, it's just amazing. Like, look at the detail on the seats and everything is so sick. Can't wait to test this car out. But yeah, let's buy this car and test it out. As you guys may know, this update has only happened very recently. I'm not sure when it happened. I just hopped on Greenville today and saw it. So yeah, this is a collectible, so it should be coming back because that's how it works in the game, collectibles. So yeah, let's get this. I'm just gonna get this colour for now, but we can see what other colours look like. We've got the Verde Air, well, obviously these are Italian colours, pretty sick. The white, you can see how it shines really well. All black makes it look like carbon. Then you got red and then blue. I want to go for blue, but yeah, before we buy it, let's just check out. As you guys may know, I did upload a video of the old Greenville update, so get the pre-order, guys, because it's going in 8 hours. Yeah, they did add the new Orbit L3. So as you guys can see, shore bed, a nose bed. Pretty sick car. I'm not gonna buy that, but yeah, I do have this one. I did buy this, so we are gonna test it out, see how it works. We've got the salt thing at the back. I'm not sure what the controls are, but yeah, we are gonna have to check them out. And yeah, oh yeah, I forgot to buy the car. Let's buy the car real quick and check it out. Okay, this is it. 789 horsepower, 243 miles an hour. Right, boy, a lot of money that's gone. I did sell like almost half my car collection for these, so yeah. But let's check it out, see the detail, and just drive around, see what I think of it, sound test, go on the highway. This is sick. Love this car. Let's see when this comes up. As you guys can see, like, look at this. The detail is crazy, like. Let's go in. As you guys can see, lights and then just full beams. Pretty sick car, not gonna lie. The interior is amazing, especially when the lights stop. It even shows when I'm in neutral, when I'm in first gear. Let's see if it like. As you guys can see, it just shifted. If you look at the shifter, it does auto shift. So if you look at the shifter right here, it's going first person. Look, the shifter's gonna shift. Look at that, that is sick. So I mean, Greenville have actually done amazing with the update. Indicators. Sick car. Look at this. When I was actually checking online for this car, I actually thought this was gonna be a Huayra BC Roadster. But it's actually not. This is the HP Barchetta. As you guys just saw there, it just did spit flames. Look at that. That is sick. This car I think this car is the best flame spitting in the game right now. As you guys know, a lot of other cars do this. And look at this. After every gear just like spits flames. That is so sick. I'm not gonna lie. Look at that. Top speed is 243. Can't test it on this road. It's not the right one, but this car is so fast. It's uncontrollable for this weather. I'm not gonna drive this a lot for this weather because it is winter and just not gonna be the best. But guys, let me tell you the password of Pagani in this game. In this game, a long time back, maybe 2023 or even before that, this game actually used to have the old Pagani Zonda F that they had in the dealership, the white one. They used to have that in the game, which was pretty sick. And yeah, that brand did get removed because it was a fictional. And after a few years later, 2-3 years, which has happened now, they have added it again as a licensed brand. I don't know if they're gonna add it in the future, but the Greenville have done amazing with this update. It was pretty random, as you guys know. They did have leaks that this car brand was gonna come, but I didn't know it was gonna happen today. At least it did happen before the update. That's why there is 16 days to get the car, because you're gonna have to grind a lot. I just don't want to grind. I was just like, let me get it instantly, show you guys how it is. And maybe I might start saving up for the other cars in the future, but yeah, this is the main one right here. Pretty sick. Oh, I didn't even notice if you stop right here. Look, the number plate is actually on the bottom right here. That is pretty sick. It's actually quite different. As you guys can see, all the interior is pretty sick. It's good first person. It shows that even the gear that shifts, that is sick. Even people are already driving this car because of how good it is. But yeah, because we're in the tunnel, I might as well just get a quick start on this car. I'm gonna put the volume max so we can hear how loud this will be. But yeah, let's just cold start. That is actually crazy. As you guys just heard, the start up in a tunnel was loud. But yeah, this car sounds so aggressive, so mean. I love it. As you guys may have seen, I was slipping a bit, so this car is not really the best for driving in these type of conditions. But yeah, this Greenville update is definitely a W. It is so sick. Like, honestly, I'm so happy they actually did add this brand back, because I thought like Greenville, they had hypercars at the Pagani. But then yeah, this is the hypercar we wanted to get. Pagani, and I'm happy I own one now, because I was thinking of getting a Pagani, but then after I just said Pagani, it's just not. It's alright, but I was like, this car just has all the detail. Like, look at this. It even shows you when you're shifting. Like, if you go here, then you see it shows the green and yellow and red, and then this is like a perfect shift. That is sick. As you guys can see, I'm not even putting the accelerator fully down, but the power's just kicking in like instantly. That is sick. Look, someone else is already driving it. That's how much people are really interested in this car. They love it a lot. It's a sick car. I actually like it, and yeah. As you guys can see, when Brookmere, might as well go to the highway, test out the full capability of this car. The flames, I love it. The detail that they put in this car is sick. What is really cool about this update is that all of the cars have interiors, which is pretty sick. Because as you guys may know, with other hypercars like Pagani, that does not have any interior, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's still a cool car. I might get that out. Maybe you can do a comparison between this and the Veyron. But yeah, this is a sick car. I like it a lot. Definitely got to be my favourite car in the collection now. Like, I do have the Saline S7. That is a pretty sick car, but this car is just amazing. The startup is crazy. Like, it's actually so loud. Let's just do it. Let's actually do a startup here, because we did it in the tunnel, so we saw how loud it was. If you do it here, it might be a bit quieter, but let's see now. Let's actually do a start, see how different it goes. Oh whoa, as you guys can hear, that did sound very menacing. Even when you even when it spits the flames, it legit like makes the coolest sound. Even people say Huayra looks the best. Like this car, in my opinion, is pretty sick. Like the details, the Zonda, oh my god, pretty sick car. Like I love it. Look at the shifting. Everything is so realistic. They did not miss out on anything. Like it's gotta be my favorite car. As you guys can see, the indicators, the brake lights. It also looks like a Zonda, like the one on the racetrack, the Zonda R. I'm pretty sure it does have these rear lights as well. But yeah, let's test the full speed of this. I'm already going 200, that's crazy. I think in a dealer it said 243, but it actually does go 233. A bit slow for such an expensive car like this. But I don't blame it because it looks just shocking. It's so good. Even without being in the tunnel, the startup is so loud. It's actually sick. I love it. Sounds so good. Sick car. I love it. Like look at the detail, the big spoiler on the back. But yeah, as you guys do know, this is not the only car they did add. They did actually add another car, which is like a snowplow. I don't know the controls, and I actually don't know the controls. But yeah, we do need to check the controls out and see what the controls are, and yeah, because it does have some pretty cool features. Yeah, let's stop over here, spawn it, try find it. So you guys can see I do have a lot of cars, but I have to sell a lot for them. I used to have a lot more cars, but yeah. Here it is, the Auburn L3 plow truck. It's actually quite a cool car because with the other ones you need like a pass or something. Let's try and go somewhere else. Let's go back into the city and let's test it out here real quick. Pressing nothing to dispense any salt. Oh, this is for the plow controls. Like if you do this, the plow will go up and it goes. I don't know these controls work. It goes left and right and it goes down. That is pretty sick. As you guys can see, it's angled, and if I turn it here, it'll be straight. But yeah, let's try go somewhere and actually see if we can, let's try go anywhere and see if we can actually plow snow off. As you guys did see, it does have a salt machine on the back, which is pretty sick, so that must mean it maybe have to dispense salt or anything, I'm not really sure. Let's just exit off here, try to find a bit of snow. As you guys can see, I'm driving the full GT and I'm just slipping like crazy. It's actually crazy, I can't even drive properly. That is one thing I don't really like about the winter update. When you have like cool cars like this, you can't really drive them in the winter update, which is kind of annoying. But it is what it is. Now let's go try and find somewhere where there's snow plow and see if it works. It's pretty cool that they actually have a car that they can do things like that. As you guys do know, if you do go back into the main town of Greenville, there is a bit of snow, piles and everything. Let's just go back there. Let's see what's going on there, and yeah, check out if it actually does anything. I don't think it does. If it does, that is pretty sick. So normally just look for any snow pile around. It's kind of weird because there actually isn't really any around here, which is not what I was expecting. But yeah, let's spawn it out, see if it actually does anything. Let's find it real quick. Where is this car? Here it is. So normally with these cars, if you press N or something, it can actually do something. As you guys can see, I have snow in the back. I have a cop behind me, might as well just go before he tries to pull me over for anything. It's not actually dispensing anything. It may not, yeah, I'm probably gonna get pulled over now. Yeah, just as I expected. If we check here, I'm not seeing any features, but yeah, as you guys can see, pretty sick. Got the dispenser. I'll check out if there is any cool features, but yeah, I think guys there actually is a code So let me just check what Christmas code is for you guys. I need to find it out in the server. Let me just find it for you guys. So winter 25 underscore cash. Let's redeem it real quick. So how do we do it? I forgot. Here we go. So codes winter 25 underscore cash. This should give you 200k. Yeah, there you go guys, that is 200k. And I think there is another code for drive to earn boost. Let me just check for that one as well. So yeah, let me check. See what that is. And 30k underscore current. So let's try that. 30k underscore con. This is a drive to earn boost for 30 minutes. As you guys can see, I got that. But yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and